guys, Ivan here and welcome to new video. Today we are here with 2025 Mercedes-AMG. This is the GLC 43 Coupe 4MATIC, and today we will take a look at this really amazing entry-level mid-size AMG SUV. And if you enjoy these episodes, smash the like button, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you're notified for all upcoming episodes, and thank you so much for your support. This is the entry in terms of the AMG, and we have only two AMG models, the 43 and the 63S, and this one is really looking great in person. I didn't expect this to look as good as it looks actually, so yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised. This car also is, let's say, my spec, which I like. I have white on my car as well with the red brakes, and this one is the same with the black, high gloss black elements, so maybe that's also why I like it, but genuinely it looks really good in person, so I'm really pleased. So this car features the polar white non-metallic paint, actually the same as I have on my car. Really nice white color, and yeah, I enjoy that one. Also we have night package and night package plus, so it darkens basically almost everything. You can see the AMG grille is in dark chrome. Also the front here, this car also features the performance studio package, which gives you more like a sort of, it's let's say aerodynamic package, this sort of stuff. So you have like a front splitter here, this one like extended to the side, and the whole car looks like a more aggressive. This is also like a pinnacle trim, so we can say like fully loaded. Has a lot of options, heads-up display, bunch of stuff. Also this features the AMG Dynamic Plus package, this car, which gives you red brake calipers and dynamic engine mounts. So yeah, this car actually is really promising in terms of the performance. Tires are Michelin Pilot Sport 4 SUV, not 4S, for SUV, and the tire size for the front is actually 265 40 21. Then we have the turbo electrified badge. The door handles are in chrome, and the rear tires 295 35 21, so wider. Once again, red brake calipers. These are actually the largest wheels which you can get, the 21-inch in this sort of matte black design with the like a chrome or let's say silver outer rim. It's sort of like a 3D shape of the wheels. They go like inwards. Then we have the night package once again, which darkens the window trim and the mirrors. At the back, as you can see, we have the blackout badges here, so GLC 43 and AMG badge, they are in dark chrome. And also the tail lamps, they are sort of connected, but not with the light band, just with the material, the same like with the tail lamps. So it actually is the same material, but it's not light up. The lights now in the GLC have a, let's say, simplified design, sort of like a swoosh design. But personally, I think it really fits on this car, so it's simple but beautiful, let's say, like minimalistic design of the tail lamps. They are LED, like a LED swoosh, so yeah, it does look pretty good, in my opinion. Even better than the last generation. This is the connection, and Mercedes, this is dark chrome, and also the badges are in dark chrome. And also the studio package features this sort of blade, which is under the diffuser. So this is not a pass-through system, just design, but it helps with the aerodynamics for sure. And these are the rounded AMG exhaust pipes. They don't have the AMG logo on them, they are just rounded. Yeah, but looks good. Also the studio package gives you these flicks in gloss black, so I would say really the studio package transforms the car, and it looks much better than without it, so I would highly recommend to get the studio package. Also we have this sort of lip here, check it out, this one looks really good with it. So yeah, many people find this car really nice looking. Here we have tire pressures and what kind of gas you should use. Also, of course, you can get the AMG fuel filler cap. Maybe it's even here somewhere. It's like a little more than 100 bucks. This is the boot, 545 liters. Cubic feet are on the screen. Yeah, here, actually it's here. So this would go to the car, looking really great. And also we have perfume diffuser, the AMG 63 with the tiger, and AMG private lounge envelope as well. Access to the AMG private lounge, and emergency vests. Emergency vest. So we have like a crate which you can fold. So quite a big space under in the boot floor. Then you can fold the seats here with the button. 40, 20, 40 is the split. Also on this side we have like a band here. Also hooks for the connection. So really practical car. Also here we have some storage space. Fuse box on this side. You can close this. So yeah, really nice. On the top, as you can see, you can have a tow bar. On this car is not featured, and you can close. Yes, it closes actually very smoothly, not like a fast, but more like a smooth closing of the vehicle. So let's talk about the engine. This one is featuring the most powerful 4-cylinder in the world, which is actually the M139L, but this one is a longitudinal placement, not like in the A-Class or CLA. This one is longitudinal, like in the new C63 or C43, and this one is actually without the plug-in hybrid, so that's why we have more space as well. And this one is handcrafted in a AFFALTERBACH by one technician. You can see Marcel doing the work on this engine. Huge turbocharger, electrified. So this is also a mild hybrid. 421 horsepower in this beast. Also with strut bar for additional rigidity. Some heat shields, 500 Newton meters of torque, and acceleration from 0 to 60 is 4.7 seconds, and to 62 miles per hour or 100 kilometers per hour 4.8 seconds. Top speed is limited to 250 kilometers per hour, 155 miles per hour. Also on the hood we have a new AFFALTERBACH badge, replacing the Mercedes-Benz badge like is here on the Mercedes vehicle still. This one. So now on the AMGs we have the AFFALTERBACH badge. Also here behind the badge we have a radar for the assistance systems, which works in conjunction with the cameras. So that's also really good, and the whole car looks really great in my opinion. Once again, the front looks really sharp and strong. So yeah, let me know what you think. I think it fits really the purpose of this mid-size SUV. Maybe this is even, let's say, more in demand than the 63, because the price point is much better, and also you have bigger boot space because you don't have the plug-in hybrid. So yeah, for a family car, this one is more usable for sure, and less expensive, so why not? The interior, once again, looking really amazing, based on the C-Class, of course. GLC is a C-Class in SUV form. These are the sport seats. You can get the performance seats, but I think these are better for everyday life and more comfortable. Also here we have the MB Tex, or man-made leather, with the red stitching, AMG logo here. And also we have double glazed windows, check it out. So we have two glasses together. laminated. This helps with the sound, of course, sound isolation. And actually here is one like sort of hidden speaker for the Burmester. You can open the tailgate here, AMG door sills illuminated, and very nice pedals here, AMG floor mats. And I really like the seat belts in red, they complement the calipers really nicely. So let's hop inside. And this is the AMG key fob with the AMG logo here. AMG logo in the back, large one under the sticker. So here inside we are welcomed with really nice interior. I really like this setup with two displays. They are big, okay, but not as huge as in some other models. And you can have, we can say, almost everything shown here. CarPlay, here you have AC, you know already this setup from the C-Class. Essentially it looks like a C-Class here, but you are sitting higher up. Also here we have the heads-up display. You can see there. Let's check out the heads-up display. I will change it to my favorite, which is this one. I'm really liking this. It looks really amazing, this heads-up display. And if you little bit, can you see? That's really looking amazing. And also I feel like the sound is sharper in this than in the 63 for some reason. Like the tone of this is really crazy. Okay guys, so I'm actually really surprised by this sound. It does sound better than the C-Class, and I think also better than the C63. This sounds more like a pure petrol head sound, and 63 is more like a digital racing. It sounds more like a petrol head car, this one. So in this case we have a man-made leather, MB-Tex, or it's called the Artico in Europe, and microfiber material, really actually looking, and I really like how this feels, actually, this microfiber. And also this man-made leather is actually good quality, and it almost feels like a real leather. So yeah, I think this feels really great. Also here you could have, of course, the carbon fiber, but this one is a no-cost option, metal weave, and it does look good, I would say. Sort of mimics the carbon fiber. Check it out. It does look really interesting from far away, almost like a carbon fiber essentially. So yeah, that's looking good. Also what I like, you have the AMG logo here, looking really nice. I'm not actually sure if it was before here. That's interesting. So in terms of the infotainment system, like in the Mercedes-Benz vehicles, but in, let's say, but in the performance, we can have a performance menu for the AMG. So you can see the G-forces, real wheel steer as well. Check this out. So now if I go to drive and I steer, the rear wheels are steering as well, all the way to 2.5 degrees. And here in engine you can see, if I add a little bit of the throttle, you can see how this works. Turbocharger pressure, also temperatures. This is for the transmission, this is for the engine oil. And here we have also coolant. So engine is already warmed up and transmission is at 35, needs to be at least at 50 Celsius. Also here we have the glove compartment with perfume diffuser, which I showed you already. On top we have actually the sunroof, which you can open for ventilation or fully. So maybe I like this more than C-Class actually, because I don't know, it looks really good, and yeah, more usable actually for maybe some light off-road, because you are higher from the ground. So this is like a good, let's say, balance between the family car and like a sports car. Also here on top you have the sun visor, light and mirror, microphone, grab handle, door packets, windows. Here you have 4 windows, switches, 3D Burmester sound system, heated seats, memory seats. You can also get ventilated seats if you want, and you have also, of course, electric steering wheel. What is great are these switches, so you can switch through the modes very easily. You don't need to press anything, but you can if you want. Let's go back. So you press here on the AMG and then you can switch through the menus, but it switches together with this. Check it out. So you can just switch here. And what is also great with the AMG Dynamic Plus package, you have also race mode, and with all cars you have the switch on the left side where you can change what kind of settings do you want for the suspension. If you press on display you can change to like transmission, bunch of settings, also exhaust as well, exhaust button. In the middle some space for the bits and pieces, cup holders, adjustable. Also here is some space, a wireless charger for a phone, USB-C ports, illuminated so in the night you can see where you are willing to plug the cables. And here you have some additional storage space. So this car is really practical for sure. You have like for coins or something small, one USB-C port here as well. See, it's pretty deep, this arm rest bin, and all looks like tidy and stylish in my opinion. So yeah, I'm really liking this interior. Feels great. Also it's turning 6 degrees towards the driver, so it's like a driver focused interior. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and check out the back seats. So this is a rear bench, 3 seats, 2 dedicated and 1 middle seats. So let's hop inside. I'm curious how much space actually do we have here. In terms of the headroom, I have about, let's say, 2 inches, like 6 centimeters. I am 185 centimeters, 6 feet and 1 inch. And overall, I'm feeling nice here. Of course, in the SUV, you would have more space in the SUV, but yeah, I think it's fine. In terms of the headroom, I a little bit like feel that this is closer than in the SUV, but for me it's not a big deal actually. And how many like grown adults sit in the back of the GLC? Probably not that many. So yeah, usually kids, they would be fine here, and yeah, I'm also fine here. So, but of course in SUV you will get more space, so it depends if you want SUV or more stylish coupe. So really depends on your preference. Hope the child lock is not on. Okay, that's good because there is child lock. Okay, heated seats, Burmester speaker. So in terms of the knee room, I have about this much space. If I sit, I usually sit like this, I don't sit like this. So if I sit normally, here I have plenty of room. Also this is smooth, this edge of this, like floating, let's say, armrest. And also here I have plenty of space. But if I would sit like this, I would have still like 2-3, let's say 2 inches, like 6 centimeters or so. Also this is 4-zone AC, so in the back you have 2 temperatures on each side as well as in the front. Now you can see how it is turned towards the driver, and let me know what you think about the front section of the vehicle. So here in the back we have Isofix for child seat, really practical here. Check it out. And you have these really nice curved seats, looking really great. Red seat belts, this is fantastic because it goes well together with the red brake calipers. And also here, if you fold this out, you have a armrest, and if you press here, this is for like tablet or smartphone. If you press one more time, then you have like cup holders, of course adjustable. They are sort of like a hidden, so yeah, not many people know that they are here, but they are here and at a good place for passengers. Okay, so you need to push one and then second time they will pop out. Okay, And this is how the sunroof looks here, sort of ends just below the front seats, but this is much better than without it, so it brightens up the interior, not fully like in the SUV, but much better than without it. Alright guys, so that's it for this video. Let me know what you think about the GLC 43 AMG in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for your support, and I will see you soon in the next video. Have a wonderful day.